just a few days ago, I'm nearly yet to finish the dome house, and I want to just share I did my first meditation in the dome house. I hang the hammocks from the ceiling, and the overall structure of the dome house. It's a wooden structure made out of two types or two different sizes of triangles. And on both triangles, one side is on the same side. So basically, the whole dome house is made of two different sized triangles, making two different forms. One is a 5 triangle shape mixed together. I don't know how it's called, a 5-sided shape, and the other is a 6-sided. So it's made out of 6 triangles put together. So it's the overall structure of the dome house. It's made of wood, and it's screwed together with metal screws. So and the roof is with a special it's a special plastic material. So, and I hang hammocks, and the overall structure is really strong. You can, I don't know how many kilograms it can hold, but when I sat down on the top of the roof, I think the overall shape didn't move even a millimeter, or maybe it moved for only a millimeter, like bent. But normal house roofs bent a lot more than this house. So basically, I could feel a really strong structure in it. So, and the hammocks, I started to meditate there, and it lasted maybe. The no thought state stayed really and much stronger than outside of the dome house. So basically, it works as the beings. Enrico said that geometrical structures help to avoid informational, energetical surrounding fields that cause you to think a lot about so many things. So basically, it filters the surrounding energies a little bit away, so that you can have a more peaceful and a more meditative state. And also, the ventilation system in dome house works pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not like you're in a greenhouse, but the sun shines upon you still, so it's hot there, but it's not that hot as many people would expect. So, but if it's windy, it's really cold inside. It's like a normal day. So, but then I come across to the idea which I wanted to share, and it's basically we are doing many things. Sometimes we are working somewhere, sometimes we are doing something, or sometimes maybe we are exercising and going somewhere, like walking on the street. And many times we start to think about what would we be doing after 10 minutes, or what should we be doing after 10-20 minutes, or we are thinking about work, or maybe when we are working we're thinking about the future or past. We're always somewhere else. So at these moments, when you get to these moments, remember to be at the now, be in the present, what you are doing. Stop focusing about other stuff. Be at the present. Be now in the present. Because sometimes we are thinking about a problem that may come tomorrow or after 3 hours, and we don't know the solution to it, or we don't know how to avoid this problem, or what could we be doing in this problem to go get across it. But you're like, hey, this problem is tomorrow. I'll be doing this stuff only tomorrow, solving this stuff only tomorrow. What is the thing that I could be doing right now? Because all the time, if I'm thinking about the future problem, I'm just spoiling my now. I'm just spoiling the now, the present state, the present moment, the only moment that exists. I'm throwing it away. I'm not using it. It's like, hey, tomorrow I know that I need to go somewhere else, and I'm just fed up of driving, for example, and I'm really tired of it, and I'm like, oh, again tomorrow I will need to drive somewhere, I'll be driving somewhere, and blah 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 blah, and I'm fed up of driving. I'm just wasting my now by thinking of this. And well, I imagine this thing right now, what I said as a sample, but I'm just spoiling this beautiful now state, this beautiful look around. What do we see? Trees, people, signposts, whatever is that is surrounding you. And then you find, well, this is actually a really interesting moment. Look at a beautiful red car is driving next to me, and it's a strange car. And you start to, well, it's not like that I should be looking at cars, but I should be looking at the surrounding things. And when you start looking at surrounding things, you start to open up. Your energy starts to open up. You start to open up like a flower. You start to blossom like a flower. And this is in terms of energy. And when you start opening as a flower, when you start blossoming as a flower, you start to merge together with the surrounding energies. For example, you're in a beautiful park. If you're thinking so many things about at work, what he said to me like this, how can I find a solution to it, and you're just completely spoiling your now with the unnecessary things. And when you start to open up, or when you start to blossom up, your energy opens, and your energy, your body energy, starts to feel the surrounding things, what's around you. And when you start opening yourself, energy starts flowing through you from the surrounding things. And if you're, for example, in the nature energy starts flowing through you, the fresher air, the joyful life, the joyful moments around you. For example, if you are thinking about something, you're like this, a narrow passage that you're looking to, but the overall situation is that you're just completely wasting your time, completely, and not doing anything, just thinking and spending your energy on thoughts. But when you are open up, your vision is like this, and you start seeing so many beautiful things around you, new life possibilities open around you, new life situations open around you. And then you are at this park, and then you notice that there are people around you, and there are situations around you, energy, fresh air, moments, exciting moments. Also grass, also flowers, also trees, also the smell of the surrounding things. Also, if there are animals like cockroaches, bugs, butterflies, and you start paying attention to them, and you see, man, this life is so beautiful. And then you start opening up, and you see the overall life is beautiful. It's amazingly beautiful. And you start to energize yourself. You start to uplift yourself. You start to enlighten yourself. You start sparkling yourself. And then when you get to your job or your working situation, working place, when you're back where there should be this problem, and then you realize that this problem is gone, and it's because there's an overall that problems tend to solve by themselves, and then you realize that, hey, this thing I was worried about doesn't even exist, or it doesn't exist anymore. And then I was worrying about so much about it, and I just spoiled my now state, spoiled this beautiful life, spoiled this beautiful surrounding life, which is all around me. And then you start thinking, why do you need to think about problems? Why do you need to think about think and then feel and enjoy the absolute now state, the absolute overall beautiful now state that is all around you? And for example, in my case, again, well, this situation is true, and this was a story when I asked. Well, the city which I'm now driving to is like 100 kilometers. On a highway. Well, it's not a highway as you imagine, but it's like a road. It's like straight kilometers, straight 100 kilometers. And I'm just, okay, I need to get there, I'll be there, I'll be doing. Stop that. Just enjoy all the moments that are happening right now. Just enjoy them and be in them, and and you will find that all these moments that you are doing energize you. They don't take energy from you, but they energize you. So, and also I asked Enrico, I was like saying, well, maybe I can do this distance with a bicycle, you know, just with my own energy, with my own feet, take this distance. And then 2 samples came, which Enrico passed me, or I imagined also, doesn't matter. That at the first state, I'm driving and I'm counting kilometers. I'm counting the distance. I'm counting and counting and counting. And I get tired of this. It's like, oh, there's only 70 more kilometers to go, for example. But if I do it with the opened, in joyful blossom state, I'm like doing this distance, and then like, hey, I'm already in Riga. I'm already 100 kilometers away. And just because I had these joyful moments, these joyful, relaxed moments, my mind was not so focused on every second. It was opened, and the life took me there where I need to be. And I'm not fed up, I'm not tired, I'm not exhausted, I'm energized. So this was the one story which made me laugh, because that's a matter of point of views, matter of how you do it. And many times Enrico has said, it's like, I just said it, but I will say it more. It's not what are you doing, it doesn't matter, it's how are you doing. And then it's the saying, how are you doing? I'm fine, I'm doing it fine, I'm fine. My attention to life is fine. How are you doing? I'm bad, because my intention or attention, or I forgot the word, is bad. Just change your point of view, change your intention, change your attitude. Oh yeah, the attitude. My attitude is fine, my attitude is bad. And yeah, that was the idea that I wanted to share. And also shifting realities, that also when we are in this state of open state, we shift realities a lot more. And these just examples that I told about, if you're relaxed state and then you realize, oh, I'm already in Riga, it's also a matter of shifting realities. So when we are in a more flowing way, we shift realities to the preferred reality, or to the stated reality a lot easier. Or we don't even notice the effort we are putting to get to this reality, or to be in this reality. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned to the next reality, where I'm sharing another and a different video. And then when you're watching this video, then you can remember this moment that I was saying, and then think about it. How I got to this reality right now, and you remember the linkage back to this reality, what I'm saying right now, and you just imagine or just think, how did I get to this reality? What was the path that led me to this reality? And it's just an example, but to any reality. And sometimes we are too close to a reality that we are like you know, like deja vu. And these realities in the reality which we are in right now are really close, and then we get this linkage of hey, I just saw it, hey, I saw it not long time ago, or you were in a dream state, you are observing this reality, you took these images, and then you are again in this reality, or you are like watching another reality just like a deja vu, and then you are like these reality bubbles are really close to you. And this is a really interesting thing that you can pay attention to it also. And yeah, I will put some videos in this video about the Dome House, but it looks identical in the how you say it, in the landscape. It looks beautiful in the landscape. and I want to see it with somebody with a drone that films it flies over it, and it looks. The dome houses are really beautiful, especially when you have a white dome house or a bright dome house. It looks really beautiful in the landscape, not like a brick wall or a cube, a house with a boring roof. It's like the shape overall is really, really nice. So, okay, so thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos, and have a beautiful and exciting and interesting and fulfilled and many other good stuff day that you can possibly have right now, and open up your realities, open and start blossom that, hey, just observe and enjoy and look at the best what is happening right now around you. And another thing, there is this movie Before the Flood with DiCaprio about the nature crisis, global crisis, and it is now open to the public. And the strangest thing that I said is to my father. I said to this, and it's in my channel. Just search Before the Flood movie. And I said to my father, I said, hey, the movie is now public. It was banned all over the world, but now it's public. And my father said, well, yeah, the elections in America stopped. So it's like, man, this is a really, 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 really strange world in which we are living in. And okay, so thank you,